Shalom Aleichem and welcome to another video. Today we will talk about what kind of books you can read and what kind of books I can recommend to you, because many have asked me what kind of books do you recommend, where do you get all your resources from. And today we have a huge collection because I want to give you advice and insight of where I get my information from, because there are thousands of books outside, and maybe you want to get inspired to read also some of them. First of all, my book number one is the Bible, but about health issues and whatever, and how I got inspirations to get into a holistic lifestyle. Let's start. And the first book, some of them are in German, but when I find the books in translations, I will link them down below so that you can read them also. The first book is Vegan for All, Why We Should Live Correctly. That is a German book. Vegan for All, and it was a gift to me from a library, because is already a very old book, and as you see, I have marked many stuff. What is it about? Why should we, for example, the Jana Predak was a Mercedes manager. I love Mercedes, but that he changed his entire lifetime and explains his journey to a vegan lifestyle, because for my personal idea of how we should live is not to consume any animal products or meat and so on. God has not given us meat to eat it. And so that is why I think we should go to the original meal plan Adonai gave us, and that is Genesis 1:29 to 30. You can read it for yourself. I link the first down below for you to read it also. And he explains why milk is toxic, or why is meat toxic, and so on. And yes, meat is not for us to eat, and also not milk, whatever. Vegan lifestyle means nothing from any animal. Also no clothing from animals, no leather, no silk, no such things, because animals are our friends and not something to consume. So the first book I recommend is Vegan for All, or Vegan für alle in German. Vegan for All is a real good book. I loved it, and I really go always back to that resource when people ask me what should they read and where I get my information from. The next book is from Jordan Safran Foer. That is a Jew who wrote Tiere essen, or Eating Animals, and that is a book about vegan lifestyle. And he's a Jew from New York, and I think this is a book where I can really recommend to get your eyes opened, because animals are not a thing. They are living beings. They are souls like we are souls. We are souls, and animals are souls also. And if you eat them, they suffer. And I don't think that God wants that anything in this entire universe is ever suffering. So this book Eating Animals from Jordan Safran Foer is a real good book, and I think you should read it. It's also already an old book, but I loved it. The next book is Goodbye Meat from Axel Mayer. Yeah, I can really recommend it because there are reasons why meat and mass jumpers to kill animals. It is also not good for the economic, and this book explain why we should go away from eating meat. The next book I can recommend is Whole uh, Whole Good Nutrition with full grain, full healthy stuff, not something made by the fabrics, and no industrial food, no fast food, no such things, because there is no ingredients anymore, and then they are just full of empty calories, high fat, and too much protein, toxic protein, and they don't not nourish you at any time. They are very toxic, and that book is about with recipes. For example, how to make soups, how to make different salads, whatever, and how to go to. Yeah, they are inspired uh, by the German vegan society, and I love that book very much. Then I have a book for girls, for women which want to discover their how the cycles, how the holistic gynecology is working. This is flower power, cycles in balance, um, plant power for a natural womanhood, because many don't know that. Many people don't even know how correct healthy cycles is working, and I can and for my uh, work I had bought that because I studied holistic gynecology, woman health, and I really can recommend that. Um, then another book for about the cycles, about the holistic womanhood. I have What happens in my body from Dr. Med Elizabeth Reid Paula. That is for women, for girls, young girls with many many images, many uh, how the body is working, how is the cyclus going, what is the period, what is even happening in your body. Then I have also another book about the cyclus. Moment. That is the from Susan Oberel, the the cyclus code of how the cyclus is going, and how what happens with our mood, because the mood of a woman is sometimes changing, and why, and how we can prevent it, maybe, so that also that book is also for men to understand the women, because yeah. Then I have a book I can recommend. It is about bioidentic hormones or hormones balance natural, because maybe you want um, to support your healthy hormones, your balance, and so on. And then there are go to resets and how you can go. For example, here what kind of herbs and leaves and whatever you can use. Then I can recommend this book that is about the nutrition therapy. That means the macro and micro vital in nutrition, cause vitamins, minerals, secondary plant power, and whatever. That is my go-to when many don't know that they are chronically malnutrited, cause all health issues come from that. Then I have 3 books. This is a huge collection from Pamplona, Russia. This is normally a 5-6 books collection, and when I can highly recommend them, cause there is also about all kinds of health issues and how you can treat your body well and how to eat well. For example, when I open an example, yeah, it's about, for example, the nervous system and how to cure it and how to make every single detail in your body working better. Then another book from Pamplona, Russia is House Power by Plants. For example, these books and how to use those plants and how to find them, how to identify them. It is for me a must have. Or Health Power of Nutrition. For example, cauliflower and how to use that, what kind of ingredients, how to prepare one, or an inspiring how to use it. I think that is a must-have for any household. Then I have three books which I use because I have studied nutritionist as physician. This is about dieting and how to make your meetings well, how to make good meetings with your participants. Then something about nutrition, nutritionist science. That is my curriculum for the go-to when you go to a university. It shortens the entire lessons down to short topics. Then something when you have nutritionist works on prevention and dietetics. I'm also a dietetics works on when you're sick and what you can do when you have a sick person. For example, when someone has diabetes, or when someone has what other issue. Then I have this book, Heaven's Healing. Good health is a habit, not an event. And what you see, and back down is health is a great treasure. It is the richest possession mortals can have. Wealth, honor, or learning is dearly pursued if it be at the loss of the vigor of health. None of these attainments can secure happiness if health is waning. Ellen G. White. You see, when I open it, it is about every single detail. You can see it is a small booklet, but I loved it really much. It's about how to obtain heaven's healing, 8 habits to better health, nourished by the sun, illness supper, necklace bath, growing younger, flawless secret of love, longevity, the greatest menu, meal suggestions, how can I change my eating habits, the art of eating, summary of healthy eat habits, and whatever. This book is a real game changer, and when I find it, where you can purchase it, I will link it down below, because that was a real game changer, and it's still a game changer from where I teach my students. Then a booklet about the health code from Dr. Med Harald Hüther. That is a booklet I got as I had finished my exam, and I really can recommend it. And if I find a similar one, I will put it down below. Then I have with love and trust, growing up with love and trust. That is about holistic child, how to grow a child healthy and in a holistic family. Cause now it looks old, yeah, but the details in that book from Jenny Sutcliffe is really good. It helped me to grow my family to another level. Cause yeah, with love and trust is much changed. And if I find it in English, I will place it down below. Then I have receipt book, vegetarian dishes, what I can, for example, quiche with wild garlic and other stuff. I say you have to get a good recipe book for you at home when you don't have any idea how to cook well. Because when something does not taste well, you leave your mind of changing something. Then I have a book from Mark Finley and Peter Landless, Holistic, The Secret of Holistic Health. That is a real good book. And you see, I have marked much in that because I use that for my studies too. And I think many don't know how simple health can be. Then I have, because I am right now into the way of a minimalism way. And also I care about zero waste stuff. And yeah, for example, I have 2 books of those, like Recycle for Future, what you can do with maybe upcycling and zero waste projects, making your own soap, um, mm, or what you can do with old newspapers and whatever. For example, I'll show you something, like made something new out of towels when they are not no longer looking that much beautiful, or other things. Uh, then also change the future, zero waste, and making soaps, making um, fact checks or challenges how to make your home new into a zero waste household. Then I have other books, like this one is from Julie Berson, My Dog, My Physician, that is about how my best friend helped me out of depression. That helped me because I had and sometimes have still challenges with depressions. And yes, this changed my way of how to look on animals. Animals are the better humans. I always tell that animals are always the better humans. And I can really recommend this book, and I will place it down below because this one exists also in English. Yes. Then I have another book that is here, The Anatomy of Diet, and how to get right of the mainstream thinking of that we all have to look like the Hollywood stars. No one of us has to look like a Hollywood star. We all have to look like how we should look like in his eyes, in the eyes of the maker. Cause no one, when we look all the same, that is boring. We are individuals and we are not robots. Another book from Axel Mayer is the lexicon about the essentials oils. For example, patchouli, neem oil, and other good things. Because essentials oils are more than just perfume, and they can even influence your health. Then I have this tiny book about apple vinegar, recipe book about how to use apple vinegar, because apple vinegar has much health issue, and this one was gifted to me from my own grandma in Germany. And when I find a similar one, I put that also down below, because this book means the world to me, because you see how beautiful and how, yes, that is still a real good book from my grandma. That is from, yes, this is from 1910. You see, that is a really old book. Then my most favorite, but in a way of, and I had read it in French, is Le Petit Prince, the Little Prince from Antio de Saint-Épreuve. That thing is about what is really important. You see only with the heart good. The real stuff is for the eyes invisible. And yeah, this book is for me means the world to me, because in my adoptive family, this was this taught me what that the life means much more than what you see. What you see with your eyes is most of the time matrix. Then I have a little book, The Human Body, Questions and Answers. Normally that thing I use when I talk to my children. When I talk to children and they come with questions about the entire body, like those pictures, muscles, and where they are. Even me as an adult, you can still learn much of those things. And now I come to my real go-to books, and you mind. And I speak about The Magical Medium from Anthony William. That book, he wrote 8 or 10 books, and I have them all. The first one is in English. I bought that in the original one. The other ones are in German, but they exist in English, and I print them down below and put the links down below, because I really say they are the best game changer. They really open your mind and your eyes about many, many, many things. Medical Medium, that is about all health issues and how to deal with them naturally, not with all the chemicals, but naturally. I have the same book in German. You see, I used that thing very much, and look how beautiful the books are. I love them really much. The next book is celery juice. They're about real superfood, because celery juice is a really the best detox program. Every single person should drink raw celery juice in the morning on an empty stomach. Every single day you should drink self-made celery juice, because that is boosting your entire body and detoxes and cleanses and heals and everything like that. Then this huge book is Heal Yourself, Medical Detox, the answer on nearly all health issues. You see what kind of huge book that is. That is I tell you, the books from Anthony William are a must-have in every single household. Then heal your liver, cleanse your liver, because the liver is when the body for example, when you're permanently tired, that is the pain of the liver. Because the liver don't show any pain system, because the liver has no nervous system. But you have to cure your liver and to detox your liver, and how to. Anthony William is doing a real good job. And I tell you, if everyone would go after those books, we wouldn't have any health issues. The other thing is medical food. Why vegetable and fruits are medicine. And you see how beautiful the covers are. Every single herb or every single detail is shown. For example, an entire chapter about potatoes. That is so amazing. I tell you, if everyone would go after them, that would be a game changer. And the last thing is heal your little butterfly. And the last book, what I is heal your brain, detox your brain. I have that too somewhere, and I tell you, you don't have to buy them all, but at least you have to understand now that information is for free. You have to only to search, and I have even more books I can recommend, but that would split my entire video for today. But I can put down below also all other books I can recommend, and after that video I will show the entire books I have taught you now. And then I hope this book helps you, and you see, wisdom is available. Everything like that exists nowadays, and you don't need to make any excuse. Everyone, we are in the age of knowledge, and if you are saying no to that, that means only that you're ignorant. So I hope that video has helped you, and see you by another video. Shalom.